Hello, welcome to Intellect Mind. Our today's topic is demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table. There were four demerits from Mendeleev's periodic table. Let's start with first. Before starting with first element, as we know, Mendeleev arranged all the elements in increasing order of their atomic mass numbers. It means if you have any element with lower atomic mass number, it will come first and then later on the next one. Let's consider two examples, cobalt and nickel. As you can see on the screen, these two are what? These are atomic number which is denoted by letter Z, and these two are atomic mass numbers of cobalt and nickel respectively. So according to atomic mass numbers, it is 58.93 and 58.69. So what we can say is, okay, in some books it is noted as 58.71. So right now, just you focused on the concept, what is the increasing order, decreasing order, and what is demerit regarding to that. So according to this configuration or this atomic mass numbers, nickel should place first and then we should place cobalt according to increasing order of atomic mass numbers. But you can see in this table, which is part of your Mendeleev's periodic table, cobalt and nickel are considered as whole numbers. It means he considered or arranged the elements as whole numbers of their atomic masses. That's why there is ambiguity, that is confusion, to arrange such elements like cobalt and nickel. So that is the first demerit. तो इसमें से आपको क्या समझ में आया है? अगर इंक्रीजिंग ऑर्डर के हिसाब से अरेंज करना है तो निकल पहला होना चाहिए, उसके बाद कोबाल्ट होना चाहिए. बट एज ही कंसिडर ओनली होल नंबर्स, तो दोनों के होल नंबर्स क्या है? सेम है. ओके, 59 एंड 59 दे आर रिटन हियर. सो इट मींस दोनों को एक ही प्लेस में रखना है. So that is why his rule of increasing order is not appropriately satisfying in this demerit. That's why this is a demerit. Let's go with second. Second demerit is about isotopes. Now, before going to start with isotopes, try to understand what is isotopes. As we know, you can see in this example, carbon. Okay, now this are the 666. What is it? It is a Z, that is atomic number, and this is atomic mass number. Okay, it's a representation. We represent symbol. Okay, let's consider symbol, and at bottom Z, and at top we have A, that is atomic mass number. So what you can conclude from this, the elements that having what? Same atomic number and different atomic mass number, those are called as isotopes. So these 2 points are very important. Now another third very important point that you have, that is these all are made up of carbon. So remember, their properties as always, chemical property are same. So now question is how to arrange these elements. Let's consider we have group. Okay, as we know, each and every group, in each and every element in specific group must have the same properties. But you can see here this at carbon having isotope having 12 atomic mass number is having 13. So you arrange elements in increasing order of atomic mass numbers. So C12 atomic mass number, and then it will come C13. It means what I wanted to say is, if atomic mass numbers are different, then according to increasing order, they should placed in different groups. But on another side, as you can see, their properties remain same. If there are properties are same, so they must placed in one group only. So there are two questions. If you ask to arrange according to properties, it should get same place. But if you think in another way, that is based on atomic mass number, you have to arrange in different arrangement. So that is the second demerit. He could not arrange isotopes properly. So he faced challenge while arranging isotopes in Mendeleev's periodic table. तो इन दोनों सिचुएशन से आपको ये समझ में आया होगा कि अगर कोई रूल बताया गया है तो वो रूल से अगर दो कंडीशंस बनती है और इस वजह से प्रॉपर अरेंजमेंट नहीं कर पाए एलिमेंट्स को, तो वो डीमेरिट्स में कन्वर्ट हो रहा है. Similarly, you can see is the next demerit. Next demerit is about uniformity. Okay, before going to this chart, I'm giving you one example. Suppose let's consider there are some elements A, B, C, and I given number is 1, 2, 3, and 6. So can you predict in between which are the elements and what will be their atomic numbers or atomic mass or atomic number, anything? So you can write as 4 and 5. What you did is you can see here some uniformity, that 1 after 2, then 3. So always there is a plus 1. So this is called uniformity. Okay, this is just example, general example. Let's see in Mendeleev's periodic table. Hydrogen 1, lithium atomic mass number 7, then beryllium he placed 9.4, 11. So now here you can see 7 plus 9.4, it is increase of 2.4, then 9.4 to 11 and 11 to 12, 12 to 14. So there is a not constant uniformity in this. So it is difficult to predict the in between elements in the higher heavy elements. Okay, what you getting is heavy elements, while predicting the in between elements in this, it is impossible. Why? Because there is no uniformity in the arrangement of atomic mass numbers. So this is our third demerit from Mendeleev's periodic table. And last was is very important, position of hydrogen. This demerit is demerit for your modern periodic table also. What is modern periodic table, that we will see in the next lecture. But here let's understand what is the demerit regarding to hydrogen. So अगर आपको याद होगा, मेरे पहले वीडियो में आपको एक्सप्लेन किया था कि जैसे कि यहाँ पे लेट्स कंसीडर मराठी की बुक्स है, यहाँ पे हिंदी की बुक्स है, तो सारी बुक्स मराठी की होनी चाहिए, हिंदी की बुक्स होनी चाहिए सारी. सो नाउ क्वेश्चन इज, अगर कोई एक बुक है जिसमें आधे पेजेस मराठी के हैं और आधे पेज हिंदी के हैं, तो आप क्या करोगे उसको? अकॉर्डिंग टू वन वे यू शुड केप्ट इन मराठी, इन अनदर वे यू शुड केप्ट इन हिंदी. So similar type of dilemma here we can see in the case of hydrogen. So let's understand what is a hydrogen. Hydrogen resembles property of two types of elements. One is halogens and another is alkali metals. So now what is halogens, what is alkali metals, that we will see in the next topic, that is modern periodic table in detail. But right now just try to understand hydrogen having properties similar to that of your halogen and that of your alkali metals. So let's consider, if in periodic table, if you have two columns or two groups, one group is for hydrogen, one is group for, sorry, not hydrogen, it is for halogen, right? And another group is for what? Another group is for alkali metals. Now the question is, if hydrogen resembles property similar with those both, that is halogens and alkali metals, so where we can put hydrogen? We can't either put on in the first group, that is halogen group, we can't put in second group. So it is the regarding to position of hydrogen, correct position of hydrogen in this group we can't predict, or we can't just arrange this, or we can't give the fixed position for the hydrogen. So now let's understand how those hydrogen resembles property with halogen and alkali metals. Let's consider, I'm giving you one example. Suppose HCl. Okay, what are the examples of halogen? Chlorine, bromine, iodine. These are the examples of halogen. Okay, then your alkali metals are lithium, sodium, potassium. These are the examples of alkali metals. So let's take any one alkali metal, that is lithium. So let's consider with lithium. What is the lithium is? Lithium having atomic number 3. So it is 2, 1 electronic configuration. Okay. On another side, let's consider the example of chlorine. Chlorine is halogen 17. Configuration is 2, 8, 7. Right. Now, If you are not getting the electronic configuration, then please revisit my previous lecture. I explained this in detail. Now, hydrogen having atomic number 1, so it is configuration is 1. Hydrogen again configuration will be 1. So now what you can observe here is, uh, like lithium, the outermost shell of hydrogen and lithium both contain only one electron. That is a valence electron. So this is a similarity. Unlike chlorine, here is 287. The valency of chlorine and hydrogen, both having valency is what? 1. Hydrogen also having tendency to accept 1 electron, and chlorine also having tendency to accept 1 electron. Okay, so we can say the valency is same. Some another similarity we can see in the regarding to property of hydrogen, that how it resembles with alkali and your halogens. Let's see this. This is the hydrogen and sodium. So sodium is your alkali metal. So now, as like sodium forms formula NaCl with chlorine, similarly chlorine with hydrogen forms similar molecular formula Na2O H2O. So what we can say, अल्कली मेटल जिस तरह से मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला फॉर्म करता है, उसी तरह से हाइड्रोजन उसी एलिमेंट के साथ फॉर्मूलेस फॉर्म कर रहा है. जैसे सी हियर, hydrogen with sodium it forms NaH. Similarly with chlorine, chlorine also forms with what? NaCl. So it means with chlorine or with sodium, hydrogen and chlorine both are forming same molecular formula, same type of molecular formula. That means hydrogen resembles property equal with your chlorine. So this is the reason we can't fix the position of hydrogen in Mendeleev's periodic table. So here we completed a topic called as demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table. Just note the keywords. The first is about what? First is about whole number and atomic mass numbers. That is he considered according to whole numbers. So example is what? Cobalt and nickel. Second demerit is about what? Isotope. What is the isotope ka demerit? It having what? Similar chemical property but different atomic mass numbers. So there is a challenge to arrange these elements. Third one is regarding to what? Uniformity. And the last one, fourth one, is regarding to what? Position of hydrogen. So this is the answer for demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table. So we will position of what? Position of hydrogen. So we will meet soon in the next topic, which is a very important topic in this chapter. That is the fourth contribution by Henry Moseley, modern periodic table. And I will take 3 lectures to complete that complete modern periodic table. So till then, just read throughout demerits, merits from Mendeleev's periodic table, and we will start modern periodic table in next video. Thank you.